Winner of the 10-lap event for modifieds, Tim Woodman. Next up, our semi-main event, 25 laps, straight stock, featuring our lovely ladies.
Hey, she's cooking now. Time tight.
Like sweet music. You did a fantastic job, Jerry. I really do appreciate it.
Just don't forget that cheeseburger you promised me after you cleaned their clocks for the first place trophy.
Okay.
How's it going, baby?
Moving with the flow, Cale.
Want to grab a drink later?
I already have a dig. Besides, three's a crowd. You just can't resist one last pitch at her, can you?
Just trying to keep it natural. She expects me to come on to her. So does her mechanic. Ladies, bring your cars to the starting line, please.
One of the worst accidents ever at Corbin Speedway, Angels. That is, if it was an accident. Our client, Jerry Adams, doesn't want to believe the car crashed and Susie Lamson died because of his own negligence as a mechanic.
And he wants us to find out what really happened.
Correct, Kelly.
Well, has Jerry examined the wreckage to determine what caused the crash?
Not yet. Track authorities have the car impounded. Usual procedure in fatal accidents.
But Jerry thinks Susie Limson may have had enemies.
That's right. Now, there is the driver who was Susie's chief competitor, Bloody Mary Barrows. Bloody Mary was named for her less-than-kosher track exploits. Also, it seems that Mary's boyfriend had an eye for Susie. There he is, Ted Cahill, one of Jerry's fellow mechanics.
One jealous female, one over-amorous boyfriend. Anyone else, Charlie?
No one specific. But Jerry said Susie'd been upset the last few days. She wouldn't tell him what was bothering her. But she did put in several calls to her parents in South Carolina. Kelly, I want you to talk to them, see what you can come up with.
You've already been booked on a flight out tonight.
How have your practice runs been going, Sabrina?
Well, I'm still a little rusty, Charlie. Oh, what about those races you drove in when you were toying with becoming the next Janet Guthrie?
Come on. That was a long time ago, and they were very short.
Are you trying to tell us you're already over the hill before you've run your first race?
Okay, listen, Charlie, let's put it this way. I won't be thrilled if I have to do any real racing. I only have to look the part, right?
You won't have to do any real racing, Sabrina. Just run a few laps to make your cover seem convincing. Oh. Jerry Adams will be there to help you as your mechanic.
Charlie, are you in pain?
It's my sacro... Oh,
Pardon?
iliac. Lower lumbago. Very stiff.
Well, that's too bad, Charlie. Just how did you hurt your back?
The crushing weight of responsibility, Angel. But I think it'll just be a matter of some deft manipulation before I'll be standing as erect as ever. Good luck, Angels. Keep in touch.
Had a look.
You look like a driver. Let's go see if we can convince the locals.
Nicely set up.
You too?
Why, thank you very much, sir.
Cale, this is Sabrina Duncan, my new driver. Sabrina Ted Cale.
Hi.
And this is Mary Barrows, Bloody Mary, when she's on the track.
Hi. I've heard about you. Oh, yeah? What'd you hear? That you're good. Well, you don't win by being good. You win by being first. I try to keep that in mind. Where you been driving that you've been hearing so much? Texas dirt circuit mostly. Did some driving in New Mexico. You ever drive a Waco Raceway? Are you kidding? That's amateur night. Nowhere, Sunday drivers. Uh-huh. Well, this Dust Bowl ain't exactly Indianapolis. You know, some of them Texas drivers ain't half bad. Well, we'll just have to see how bad you are when the flag goes down. I'll be looking forward to it. Hey, bye now. Bye.
Well, think you'll have a big crowd for Sunday's race?
Are you kidding? I've tried everything to get this dump going. Every Sunday I come out one step ahead of receivership.
Yeah, lady races aren't really drawing, huh?
What they're drawing is flies. Those broads could be driving naked and I still couldn't fill these stands.
That Mary really knows how to handle those wheels. Look, she won't have any trouble being a lap ahead on Sunday.
She'll need it. Now we'll make our move with the explosives, so it times with the start of the race.
Hey, Mr. Wells. I really am short on cash. I could sure use a small advance on our deal.
You don't get paid till the job is over. Got it?
There's a new car in Jerry Adams' pit. And a new lady driver.
Yeah, name's Sabrina Duncan. Great-looking chick.
I don't like new faces showing up so close to the score. It makes me nervous, you know?
Sure, Mr. Wells.
Now, are you sure Adams doesn't know that we had anything to do with Susie's car?
He didn't look underneath before or after the car went out, so how could he know?
That's what I just asked you. Now, keep your eyes open, all right? I don't like surprises, you understand?
You got it. But, how about that small advance, Mr. Wells?
You know something, Cale? I think you've been working in those pits too long. You know why? It's affected your hearing. Now, read my lips. No advance. Got it? He worries me. Are you sure about him?
He was just angling for a little cash, that's all.
This operation has got to go like clockwork. No changes, no new angles. And there's $500,000 hanging around to be plucked up. I'm not about to have it screwed up by some two-bit mechanic. And I don't think he's smart enough to keep an eye on that, what's her name, that...
Duncan.
Duncan chick, yeah, right. So I want you to do it for me.
Gotcha.
And I'll see you later.
All right.
that the smoking can be hazardous to your health.
Gather round! Gather round! Allow me to introduce myself. I am Brother John. And this beautiful young lady, the fruit of my loins, is my daughter. Take a bow, Jill. For those of you who may not know me, perhaps you are wondering why I have traveled to these Spartan plains. And I can say to you that my daughter and I have come here as messengers of the Lord to offer prayers of safety for you, warriors on wheels. Oh, Sister Sabrina, I haven't seen you since the Texas dirt tracks.
Brother John!
What's the word, brother?
This outfit is killing me, and Kelly's in South Carolina with Susie's parents. Sister Sabrina and I have campaigned through the Lone Star State, where she raced for the Lord on the tracks that we were visiting while spreading the word. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to ask my daughter to pass amongst you and asking for a small donation, something to sustain the body while we attempt to elevate the spirit.
Something for the Lord.
And what denomination are you, little lady?
35, 24, 35, brother.
She's very pretty.
She was a good girl. A little wild at times, but we were very proud of her.
I'm sure you were. You know, I had kind of a wild childhood myself. I wish I'd had parents who cared as much as you do.
How long did you know Suzanne, Miss Garrett?
I mostly knew friends of hers, Mrs. Lemson. And when her mechanic, Jerry Adams, heard I would be passing through here, he asked me to stop and say hello.
That's very nice of you. I remember her mentioning Jerry.
What I do know is that anyone who knew Susie became very fond of her very quickly.
Yes, she did affect people that way.
That's why I couldn't understand what Jerry said about the last few days. According to him, something seemed to be bothering Susie. Did she mention anything?
Listen, I have some work to do. It was nice of you to stop by, Miss Garrett. We appreciate it.
Did I say something wrong, Mrs. Lemson?
No. It was something between Suzanne and us. I can't talk about it.
Well, I'm a pretty good listener.
I'm sure you mean well. But we just buried Suzanne yesterday and half killed her daddy. Anything more would finish him. It's like her daddy said. She was a good girl. She was a little while when she was growing up. And there were people who wanted her that way again. But she wouldn't do it. I really can't say anything more. I just can't talk about it.
Charlie, use some juice to get us into the track impound yard. We can get a look at Susie's car.
Let's go.
Well?
There's no doubt about it. The rod and the wheel suspension, it's half the size it should be. The wheel had to fail the minute it was stressed.
Okay. Why didn't the police catch it?
They didn't build the car, Sabrina. I did. I'm telling you, somebody tampered with this car. Susie didn't have any accident. She was murdered. Talking to one of the amateur mechanics that hangs around the track on weekends.
Yeah?
Well, he finally admitted he saw Ted Cale working on Susie's car the morning before the race.
And you were the only one who was supposed to be anywhere near a car, right?
I'm gonna have a few words with Mr. Cale, and if it's true, I'm gonna break his neck.
Hey, now, wait a minute. Look, don't go off half-cocked when that might be our only lead. And even if it is true, you need more than just someone who saw Cale around Susie's car. Look, Jerry, let us handle it our way. That's what you hired us for.
Okay. How?
Well, the feminine touch. Now, wait a minute. Listen, you said Cale likes to play poker every night, right? We just happen to have our own version of Amarillo Slim warming up in the bullpen.
Hi, fellas. What are you playing? Oh, hope it's not gin. You know, my daddy says gin's a very sinful game.
Gin? Oh, spare us the sermon, honey. We're playing 5-card draw poker.
Oh, I thought there was 7 cards to a stud. I mean, hand.
Either way, you got it right, babe. I'm dealing 5-card draw if you're interested.
Well, I guess I could remember 5 cards. Anyway, Daddy always says I was really good at parlor games. Can you deal me in? That is what you say when you want to enter into the proceedings.
$1 ante, $5 limit.
Okay.
Hey! Watch the cards.
Can you start this game with 2 9s?
Jacks are better to open. I'll bet 5.
I'm in and I'll bump you 5.
I'm out.
Take it. You play cards pretty good for someone who doesn't know the rules.
The Lord helps those who help themselves. Is it my deal?
Yes.
I hear a girl was killed on the track this week.
Yeah, Susie Lemson bought it. Nice girl. She was kind of different toward the end, though. Not so happy, sort of bugged about something.
Oh, like what?
Who knows?
Well, how'd she crash?
Look, play cards or butt out.
Hey, take it easy, Cale. The lady just asked a question. Besides, she's got all my money, and I want a chance to win it back.
You know, I heard Bloody Mary ran Susie into the wall.
Mary had nothing to do with it. Susie's wheel came off. That's the breaks of the game. I'll bet 5.
I see you and raise your 5. Hey, you were one of her mechanics,
What are you
weren't
talking about? Jerry Adams was in the pits with her. I never touched her car. What are we playing here, 20 questions or poker? Give me 2 cards. I'll bet 5.
I sure thought I heard somebody say you worked on her car. Raise you.
Who told you that?
Oh, I can't recall. I just remember hearing it from somebody.
Well, you heard it wrong. 3 ladies.
Oh, praise the Lord. 3 bullets.
Oh, my dear. I hope that you are not asking for divine guidance in a game of chance.
Let's just call it a form of tithing, Daddy.
No, you are a poor sinner, daughter, and it is time for our prayer meeting. The Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh away. Peace, gentlemen.
Oh, Daddy's sermon next Sunday. If you're not able to join us, I do know you'll enjoy reading the purity of his words. Thanks for the game, boy.
Kelly is on her way back from Carolina. Now, she thinks she may have a lead for us. How did things go with Cale?
Well, for somebody who's as cocky as he is, he's a nervous poker player. Very nervous.
Oh.
The man wants to see you right now.
I followed Jerry Adams and that fancy new driver of his. They went straight to the impound lot. Spent a half hour going over Susie's car.
So?
You tell us, Cale. What's Adams looking for?
Simple. He built the car. He's probably losing a lot of sleep blaming himself for the crash.
Have you been checking out that Duncan chick like I told you to?
I've been trying. I ran into a mechanic who's been working the Texas dirts. He's never heard of Sabrina Duncan. But he says that doesn't mean much. The drivers don't stay put long enough out there to change their oil.
Mary, how does Duncan look on the track?
Well, it's hard to say. I've only seen her turn in practice laps.
She's an unknown quantity. Now, what are we going to do if she decides to get in the race on Sunday?
Honey, if she decides to give me that race on Sunday, I'm going to handle her like the rest of the yo-yos. Anybody gets too close to me gets bumped off the track.
All right. Now, before we go, I want to go over these again. Just one more time. Now, the heist is only the first part of it. If we blow getting those diamonds across the border, baby, we blow it all.
All right, all right, all right.
That's him, with the girl at the car.
That's Mary Barrows. She's the one who totaled Susie Limson.
Guy she's talking to is named Eddie Durko. There were photos of him in the Limson's family album. He and Susie were engaged, but they split right before she came west.
Small world.
Yeah, too small. There has to be a connection.
What about Susie's parents? Maybe they could tell us.
No chance. I didn't want to push them any more than I already did. But I'm convinced that they suspect something about what was happening here or what was about to happen.
Well, that would tie in with what Jerry told us about Susie phoning her parents just before she was killed.
Then Durko has to be a part of it.
Right. When Susie was engaged to Durko, they were involved with another man by the name of Gene Wells.
Wells? That's the name of the track promoter here.
I know. That's what I call one coincidence too many.
All right, but we do have a tie-in between Susan's crash and Cale. But where's this Durko guy fit in?
No. I guess one of us better zero in on Mr. Durko and find out.
How do you think I'll stack up with the local track groupies?
Just dig out a pair of jeans. I'll give you one of my double cam t-shirts and you'll lap the feet.
Oh.
You all right in there?
Oh, well, when it comes to mechanical things, I'm just a lost sheep.
Let's take a look at it. Your distributor cap is loose. That'll do it.
Well, you're terrific. Blessed with a grease thumb or something?
No big thing.
It is to me. I could have been stranded. Any way I can say thank you?
I'll think of something. You know, they say a man should never be drinking by himself, causes alcoholism.
Oh.
Now, you can alleviate that by joining me at a place called the Pit Stop Bar. You ever been there?
Never.
I didn't know his name was Durko, but I've seen him around before. You think he could be tied into Susie's death?
It's a good bet. Yeah. I guess now we'll just have to wait for Kelly to call.
Hope she has more luck with him than I did with Cale.
Well, wine and women will make men of understanding to fall away, quoth Brother John.
And Daddy's always right. Praise the Lord.
Amen.
Good. Cheers. Cheers to you.
Well, how about it?
Ed?
I don't want to play games. You dig me and I dig you. Why don't we spend the rest of the afternoon getting to know each other better?
Have you got a tape deck in your car?
Yeah? Yeah, why?
Well, a little drive, a little music turns me on. It is just a little drive back to your motel, isn't it?
Yeah, just a little townhouse motel, room 1-4.
gotta make the powder room first. Meet you outside?
Sweetheart, my motor is already ready.
Oh.
Brother John's race for the Lord. Oh, hello, Kelly. What's going on?
Make that call to Highway Patrol, boss, and tell Jill to give me 10 minutes before she hits Durko's room. It's the townhouse, room 14.
Just keep your mouth shut and let me handle this.
Can I see your license, sir?
Well, seems to be a trouble, officer.
Your license, and please step out of the car. Take it out, please. Have you had much to drink, sir?
Well, I had a little wine with dinner.
Listen, Eddie, don't let him push you around.
He's not pushing me around.
Well, don't let him try. They're always pushing people around.
Just let me handle this, okay?
You're a citizen. You have rights. Tell him you want a sobriety test.
I don't want a sobriety test.
Maybe a sobriety test would be a good idea. Step away from the car, please. All right, now keeping your eyes closed, tip your head back, touch your nose with your forefinger.
That's it, Eddie. That's it. That's it, Eddie. That's... Whoops, Eddie. Gosh, better.
Have you been drinking, ma'am?
Not a drop, officer. Clear-eyed, breath is fresh, kissing sweet.
Why don't you give your ignition keys to the lady, sir?
Why should I do that?
So she can drive home. You're coming with me.
Thank you very much. Been a big help.
I'll leave them with the desk at your motel. Remember, Eddie, you're a citizen. Don't let them infringe upon your rights.
Lady.
I'm leaving, I'm leaving.
Thanks for the memories.
Henry, who was that girl? What girl, dear?
You stupid jerk. Just about blew 500 grand.
Listen, I told you it wasn't my fault. This loudmouth dumb broad I picked up had me put away before I could talk my way out of it.
Sure.
Besides, there's no sweat. I put up my own bail. I was back on the street. And
Wait a minute. Did you open that closet door when you came in?
No, why?
Because when I came in, that diagram was laying on the floor, and I didn't think too much about it, but I know I closed that door before I went into the shower.
You think there was somebody in there?
Did you see anybody when you came in?
No. Just some blonde out there in the hallway and a kiss on a Wally Cox type.
Wait a minute. That preacher's daughter, Cale, told us about. She's blonde.
Right.
You call Cale. You tell him to meet us at the pit stop.
A map of Sunday's race route. Corbin to Baja run. It looks like some electrical schematics and diagrams and some kind of electronic equipment. Now, this one looks like an oscilloscope.
Now, that looks like part of an exotic alarm system.
Mm-hmm. Remember that stock brokerage heist we worked on?
Mm-hmm.
They had an alarm system that looked something like this.
That's right.
Well, what about the electronic equipment?
Well, I'd say that Messrs. Durko and Wells are planning to crack a safe. But the question is where and when.
Yeah. What does any of it have to do with Susie Lemson's death?
Brother John's Race for the Lord.
Hi, Angel.
Oh, hi, Charlie.
What about the pictures?
Yeah, we just finished developing them.
Anything?
I don't know. It looks like we landed smack in the middle of plans for some kind of a heist.
That's the same booklet that Parsons' daughter was handing out. She must know something. She keeps asking me questions, pumping me.
But why should some holy roller's daughter want to know why Susie Lemson was killed?
I don't know why, no reason. But she's definitely sniffing around.
What about that chick that was with you when you were busted? You think there's any connection?
She didn't act like she was out for anything but a good time. Besides, I gave her the car keys, but not the motel key.
Look, Mr. Wells, why don't you just pay me the money you promised me for fixing Susie's car? You don't need me in the heist. I gave you all the information you need. There's no reason for me to hang around.
You know, you may be right, Cale. I'll tell you what. You go hit on that holy roller's daughter. Use your abundance of charm, you know. Take her for a drive. Ask her why she's been bugging you. And then you go park someplace where you can talk. Quietly. Where she can't put up a fuss in case you have to get physical. Then you come back and tell me what she said. And we give you what's due you.
Then I can split.
Hey, man. Free as a bird.
You got it.
Hey, you crazy? We don't have any money to give him till after the heist.
He's become a risk. He and that blonde.
So what are we gonna do about it?
We are gonna follow Cale and that blonde and remove the risk.
Hi, Brother. Can I interest you in one of Brother John's Bibles? We could have your name gold embossed right here on the cover for no extra charge. You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea for you to keep one of these fine Bibles in the glove compartment of your car while you're driving at all times. Daddy says they're infinitely more practical than the plastic statues and the bumper stickers we were selling this time last year.
Yeah. Sure, I'll take one.
Good.
And I've got to talk to you.
About what?
Susie Lemson.
Oh, what about her?
Why don't you get in the car and we'll take a little ride?
Oh, I don't think I better. Daddy might worry.
What I've got to say to you has to be said in private.
Okay, but I can't be gone long.
This won't take long. you think?
Think you didn't bring me here to look at the view.
You're right. I want to know why you're asking questions about Susie Lemson's death.
Just curious.
I don't buy that, neither do people I work for.
Who, Durko and Wells?
What do you know about them?
Well, I know they're not here to watch the races, and I know they got you to jimmy the wheel in Susie's car. Why don't you cooperate? I mean, maybe the police will give you a break.
You're a cop.
No, let's just say I'd like to see the people behind Susie's death get nailed.
No way, I'm not doing time in the slammer because of a nosy Bible thumper. I sure hope you like the scenery here because it's the last thing you're ever gonna do.
You missed her.
I'll get her.
All right, I'll take the car. Close in on both sides.
What about the electronic gear, Charlie?
A composite system capable of bypassing the L714.
Well, how many of these systems could there be in a small town like Corbin?
I'd be surprised if there was even one. System is expensive and highly sophisticated. I'm trying to reach the manufacturer now. I'll get back to you, Angel.
Right, Charlie. He'll get back to us on the alarm system.
Listen, according to the police, Wells and Durko just disappeared.
It's a miracle Wells walked away from that wreck.
What about Mary?
Well, the police talked to her, but she just played dumb.
Well, at least we've confirmed it. Wells and Durko caused Susie's death and used Cale to do the job.
Yeah, but our only witness is dead.
Yeah, and we still don't know why they killed Susie.
So we've got Wells and Durko somehow tied into the Corbin to Baja race. A race that is routed across the border into Mexico.
And if that's the angle, then this is one of those rare times Charlie comes up wrong.
Hmm?
Well, he said I wouldn't have to do any real racing. Well, the only way that I could keep an eye on Bloody Mary tomorrow would be to lock bumpers with her in the Corbin to Baja run.
The only place you have to worry about Mary is on that inside turn. She likes to take it there.
Police can't find a trace of Wells or Durko, and I've covered the track. If they're here, they're invisible.
Attention, ladies. All cars on the track. Take your positions for the start of the race.
What about Charlie? Jill and Bosley are still waiting for his call. You okay?
ladies and gentlemen, before our drivers take to the open road for the Baja Run.
Listen, Charlie found out that an L714 alarm system was installed 2 years ago at the Butech Corporation on 12th Street outside Corbin.
12? That runs right by the racetrack into town.
The Butech Corporation is a brokerage house for valuable lots of industrial diamonds.
Hey, that's where Bloody Mary fits. Butech is on the race route. That's where Wells and Durko had a copy of the map in their room.
A fortune in diamonds smuggled right by the border guards into Mexico in a race car during a race.
Sabrina's got to know.
That's what I came to tell you. The cars were on the last lap before leaving the track for the race route. Come on, let's go.
Car 11 back on the track. You still have a lap on the track.
I got it.
You all set?
That takes care of the primary alarm.
Let's get at it.
Radio the Corbin police.
Well?
Watch it. Give me a hand.
Okay, backup alarm goes in 1 minute.
That's all we need.
Somebody's tailing you. Get out of here. No!
Officer! Sweetheart. Ciao, Mary. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm okay. As long as I don't stop to think about it. If I ever get my hands on Charlie,
Don't count on that, Sabrina. No, don't count on that.
I've talked to the Corbin police, Sabrina, and your friend Bloody Mary's chattering like a magpie.
Confession?
Why not? Confession is good for the soul.
Amen. It seems you were right about Wells and Durko trying to force Susie to take part in their scheme.
Right. When she refused and threatened to expose him, they had Ted Cale fix her car, and then they had Bloody Mary run her into the wall.
Charlie, it was a relief for Jerry to know he wasn't responsible for Susie's accident, but I still feel sorry for her folks.
Knowing the truth will probably put their minds at rest, Kelly. Nothing could bring Susie back to them, but at least they know she died trying to do what was right. And Bosley, you'll be happy to know we received a substantial bonus from Butech for rescuing their diamonds.
That is capital news, sir. The overhead on this case was staggering. Do you realize the cost of the gas alone on this one?
Still, I think whatever the cost, Sabrina put forth a championship effort. Do you have the package, Bosley?
Yes, sir. Right here.
Oh. Charlie, a trophy. What for?
A small remembrance from me to you to commemorate the official end of your racing career. You'll note the sentiment behind the inscription, I'm sure.
To Sabrina, the hottest number on wheels. Love, Charlie?
Well, thank you, Charlie. And if you ever put forth a championship effort at anything, you be sure to let me know so I can send you a trophy.
Not a bad idea, Sabrina. I'll start working on it right away.